Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. As you've heard, my name is Esther Nekesa. I work here at the University of Nairobi. This is one of our campuses, but I am mostly based at the main campus in town, at the towers. Where is it better? Here or here? Anywhere. Okay. So, how many of you have heard of University of Nairobi before today? Just by a show of hands, how many of you have heard of the University of Nairobi before today? What have you heard about it? Anyone? Shout. Kusoma. What else have you heard about the University of Nairobi, guys? Yeah? Oh, you are students here. Oh, we have our student here. What else? Yes?
Yeah.
Sema.
It's where we doctors
You've heard about our doctors.
ni kwenye madaktari, professors, where they come from.
Where professors are. So it's good.
Yeah.
Sorry? So for those of you who are our students, what can you say about the University of Nairobi? Oh, are you a student? She's saying the only university with the article there.
Okay, University of Nairobi is the only university in Kenya with the article there. That's why we call ourselves the University of Nairobi or the University of Nairobi.
Oh, that's very hopeful to hear. So basically, the University of Nairobi has been the longest public university in Kenya. And it's the university that was taking almost everyone from all over the country. When you've passed your exams and there was a board that used to place students in public universities, most of the students that were there, you know, the brightest kids who've put effort in their education, they end up at the University of Nairobi. But when you get there, apart from being an A student, apart from being a doctor, apart from being a lawyer, apart from being whatever it is that you came to study for, do you know Omanyala was at UoN? We call it UoN. Do you know Omanyala was from UoN? Yes, no? No? Okay, let me mention another name. Do you know Wangare Maathai? They are too young. They don't know Wangare Maathai. You guys we should bring back storytelling. So most of, some of our athletes are from there. Do you know any of the judges in our country? Anyone who knows any name of a judge? Martha Koome? Any other judge? Sorry? You see? The former CJ, Maraga, yes. So, most of those judges that you know right now, in fact, all the Supreme Court judges, wote walipitia UoN. And some of them even come back to teach at UoN, as at now. Why am I telling you all this? Let me tell you guys, we do not all have the luxury of living the same kind of life. But there is something that education does for us. There is a key, there are doors that education opens that no other things could open for you. So, we are all talented differently. If you're talented in the area of education, and if you really purpose in your heart and in your mind that you want to study until you get there, Write it down. Enda leo uandike mahali in your very small space. If you want to go to any university, even if it's Harvard, even if it's Oxford, I'm giving you the permission to dream. Go and write it down somewhere and put it somewhere. One day you'll turn back and you realize you are where you asked to be, or you wanted to be, or you desire to be. So the University of Nairobi, when you get there, we have the curriculum activities. We have your timetable, you have your classes, you have your teachers, and then we have extracurricular activities. Students are able to participate in sports, in acting, we have theater groups. Juzi mmeona watu wangapi wana watch Netflix? Kuna watu wako na Netflix. There's a film called Mofire. Mofire imewekwa kwa Netflix jana ama juzi. It was shot at UoN, and UoN students have acted in that film. What I'm saying is, when you get into that space, there are so many people that you meet, you network, the people that get access to you. Someone can come from wherever akuje kuongelesha students kama hapa, then aulize swali uinue mkono ujibu. You may get an opportunity just like that. So the amount of doors that being in an institution like this opens, they are immeasurable. So why do we want to get into such institutions? Because nowadays people say there's something called social capital. Have you ever heard of that name? Social capital. Yeah? Anyone? Hii side wamenyamaza. Wananiangalia tu. Anyone from this side? Mshaisikia kitu inaitwa social capital? I will explain. Kuna watu pale wanasema yes. So social capital is the amount of people that you know. Kama mimi sahi, hii simu yangu ukifungua contacts zangu, wale watu wenye ninajua, those are my riches. Why am I calling them my riches? Because those people are my friends. And it means I can call anyone in that phone book na anisaidie wakati niko kwa shida. Nikishikwa na polisi, ninajiuliza ni polisi gani najua. Nikifanyikiwa kitu, anything on the road, anywhere, I look for who can I call on my phone book. That is what we call social capital. And how do you gain social capital? By, these people you're sitting next to right now. You know her. You know her. Do you know her? You haven't even found out her name? Oh my goodness. Do you know the person sitting next to you? That's very important. That's very powerful. Ask them their name, their contacts, what they like doing, anywhere you guys can meet again. Mtakutana tena, then mtaanza kuangaliana funny. So networking is a very powerful tool. When you get into institutions like this, please don't take it for granted. When you ask someone their name, when you're meeting someone for the first time, take advantage of that moment. That is how you build your social capital. Sai Kenya, vile ina run. Let me use a bad example. I'm not proud of it, but I'll use it. Let me use about this example. Sai Kenya vile ina run. Ni nani watu wanapata kazi? Wakale, unfortunately. Ni watu wangapi wana feel favored wakale, si ndio? Why is that? Because the president is? Do you know have you seen the power of social capital? That is just a very small bad example. Don't take it away from here. But point is, your friends make you. The people you know, your network makes you. So when you enter into a place like the University of Nairobi, it's an example of a school. It's an example of an institution. In a class of 100 people, 5 of you or 5 people will be very powerful. You need to know them. Sawa? Karibuni kwa wale hawajakuja University of Nairobi, please find a way of entering there. It's a public institution, it's open. Apart from our students and staff, we have events, different events, open to the public. You can walk in there, we do public lectures, you come and sit and listen, the way you've come and sat and listened today. So you come, sit, listen, and we have so many events that we hold, guys. Come and interact with people. Business people, corporates, innovators, young people who are doing amazing things. They are sitting and innovating every other day. Sawa sawa. Asanteni, it's Sunday. I was with my kids, we were on our way somewhere, so let me not take too much of your time. Have a good one. Thank you. Where's Brian?
Can we have a round of applause to her?